$50 bills not worth spending. In this video, we're going to be going over some really rare $50 bills. Now, don't get me wrong, I know 50 bucks is a decent amount of money today and it can buy you quite a bit, but let's be honest, 50 bucks doesn't go as far as it used to. But the $50 bills that we are going over in this video, we're able to sell online for a lot of money, and I'm going to show you exactly what to look for. So, starting with this first bill on the back of the bill, the $50 bill, everything looks very normal. It's important to have a really nicely centered bill. You can see the white margin around the bill. The better centered your bill is, the higher grade it can achieve, as long as you don't have any folds. As soon as you have a fold anywhere on your bill, the centering does not really matter for your $50 bill. But while we're on the back of the bill, I want to tell you that during the printing process for US paper money, the back of the bill is the first print. The second print is everything you see here that is not shifted, and the third and final print is the overprint, which you can see here is shifted to the right. This is what we call a misalignment error of the overprint. This $50 bill was able to sell for $312. We're opening the doors again to the Coin Value Club, but only for a limited time. Click the link down below to learn more and secure your spot before entries close December 31st. Now this one sold for $630. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but essentially this is an offset printing error. So during the printing process, there was a big mistake that happened which caused this error, and it sold for $630. Now looking at the front of this bill, you would have no idea why it sold for $1,200 until you flipped it over to the back and noticed that it was an inverted back error. Everything is upside down and it shifted as well. It sold for $1,200. Now on the front of this bill, you'll notice that the overprint is completely missing. It sold for $1,560, and it's not until you flip the bill over to the back that you notice that the overprint is on the back of this bill. Once again, it sold for $1,560. All right, here we have a more modern $50 bill, and you can see that the grade is a 58, which means there is a fold somewhere on this bill, which decreases the value, unfortunately, but also the overprint is misaligned, and that is why it was able to sell for $3,840. Here we have a pretty crazy $50 bill that sold for $5,405. This has multiple errors on this 1977 $50 bill. Essentially, what looks to have occurred here is a printed fold over error where the bill was folded over, printed on, and then unfolded and cut. This bill is extremely rare, extremely valuable, and it sold for $5,405. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and check out the Coin Value Club down below, and we will see you guys in the next video.